starting soon. Just gonna dance it out. Ah. Sandy, there you are. Just gonna get our vibe up for a minute before we start some readings. We're doing a little bit of divination today, but Sandy, you're old school, so just whatever you want, lady, whatever you want. And start about 1:15, so a few minutes, which peeps get here. Have a couple announcements first. Hello, replay watchers. Is this playing again for me, or is that it? It is. I think we'll just do it through one more time. Yo, Ted, congratulations, Sandy. Yeah. All right, Sandy. You're asking about love life. All right. Let's just relax and, like, if our panties are in a bunch, unwind those panties. Nothing tight. I'm not going to do tight. Get your beverage of choice. Dina, hey lady. How is it on the mainland? Looking through my tab. All right, just a few minutes. We're going to be starting, everybody. And today's Divination Day, and it's the last of the summer season. We're coming upon a new moon tomorrow, which, you know, as a sea witch, the new moon is my thing, the deep, the mysterious. And we're heading into September, and I'm going camping, and I'm inviting people, so if all y'all want to come, please join me. Let's see if I can do that as a mini here. Yeah, so that's the thing right there, glamping with Lovevolvenergy. That's my biz. 2022 reset. We're going to meditate. We're going to dance. Do some energetic healing, individually and in group, gallery style. We're just going to chat and hang out and go to the beach, go for bike rides, take some hikes, and that's how it's going to look. All right, everybody, welcome, 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 welcome. Hey, Stephanie, how you doing, sweetheart? I'm still feeling the music. Should I play that in the background? Nah, I think we're gonna slip into something a little bit more mellow. So, here comes the new moon. How's everybody doing? Are we surviving? Are we managing in one piece? How are our energies? Or for those of you in New England, how are our energies? Good? Here's doing weird things. Was very much sea nymph yesterday, and my inner child came out and played with that, and it was awesome. Jess Perry, girl, yeah, right. There's a lot happening energetically, and we're heading into a new moon, and depending on what your okay, Steph, thank you for mentioning that. It's a good season for boundaries. I don't know about all y'all, but luckily my energetic surfboard has been being waxed on a regular. And so as the energetic waves of upheaval and what the fuck have been coming on, I just wax a little bit more and I'm like, whorp, whorp, whorp. So that's a lot of what we do, next week when we're doing the energy stuff. But here's the deal. Shall I head into announcements already? I know some people watch this on a replay, and we've got all the Facebook crew here. Hi, Facebook crew. How's it going, everybody? And it takes a minute for the YouTube crew to pop up, and the crickets are arriving as we speak. Heard a bunch of them. Heard a bunch of them this morning and last night. So, everybody. Let's, what time is it? Yeah, we're early on. People are just arriving still. For those who just want to get to the meat, some people want announcements, some people don't. It's a habit I have going live in a group that I'm still in, the Light Shine Lab. So everybody knows I will be there next Friday night, and a lot is shifting, a lot is changing. Yes, we're going to Mercury retrograde. And that just depends where Mercury is in your chart and how you're actually going to respond to that, how you're going to feel that. Today we're doing the Divination Sessions, as you can see in the lower right, intuitive readings in the lower left. Upcoming is the glamping, so that's in person. Pay for camping, come hang out with me. We're going to do a bunch of awesome stuff. Today, we're not going to talk heavily about that because I've done a number of videos about that, but I do want to mention, not tomorrow, Saturday, a week from Saturday, I'm doing a freebie. It's kind of like a masterclass. It's kind of like a day-long retreat. I know a lot of you who are watching this on replay, and some of my regulars, you've been to my retreats. You've been to my day-long, so you know what that whole fashiz is. You know what the fashiz is. And so that's the flavor. We're going to do a morning session and an afternoon session. It's to give you a taste of what we're doing while we're glamping. I mean, pardon me. Just had to get the cobwebs out of my throat. Everybody, just take a sippy sip. And look, no, it's not scotch. Come on, people. Come on. No, green tea. Thank you very much. I love the concept of potions. So, do I wish I was an alcoholic? No. Do I have friends who have been? Yeah. Anyway, what are we saying? So, next Saturday, come hang out with me. It's going to be a freebie. I haven't really promoted it yet, so it's just going to be like, bloom, come hang out and really get a taste of the kinds of things that I'm doing for the rest of 2022. So that's a lot of classes. I have a posse. I'm gathering people to do a wish fulfillment kind of posse. And it's based on what we're going to be doing glamping. So I know you're like, huh? Tell me more, huh? Tell me more. Today is about really offering everybody some readings. So to go heavy into all the details, I don't want to spend a lot of time on that. I do want to give a little report about what's happening with the energy, and then I want to go into readings. And I know that Sandy, one of my, she's not an OG, like she's been with me for about a year, Sandy. What? But some of my OGs sometimes show up. So I do want to support everybody because that's really what this is about. When I come up here, it's because I'm moved by spirit and I just want to connect. And I want to share with you what I do, the energy I give, the energy I gift, and to feel the vibe and feel the flow as well, to tap in and to do all the things. And part of me doing that is to tell you about what's coming up so that you can spend time with me if you're digging my vibe, you want to hang out. So a week from Saturday, let me just tell you a little bit more. I have, like, if you go to the events section on Facebook, Claire, there's no G. Hey, lady. If you go to the events section, you'll see that I put up an event. Did I even post it on my personal profile? I think you have to go to the Lovevolvenergy because I'm still tweaking it. But if you go there, you'll see we've got a freebie masterclass a week from tomorrow, a week from Saturday. And we're really doing some desire mapping, where desire mapping is where you really go deep inside and you discover how you actually want to feel. We're going into the feels, actually how you want to feel, actually how spirit is guiding you to feel, and where is that resonance in each area of your lived life. Ooh, I forgot to do the buffer zone. I'll do that in a second. And then we're going to write about it. We're going to dance about it. We're going to share about it. We're going to chat about it. And it's kind of related to the Western ritualistic concept of New Year's resolutions. You buy into that. If your heart's not in it, if your energy's not in it, WTF are you doing? Wrong? That's my query. Anyway, so that is all a reset. That's how we are. Look at the little thing, guys. Reset. That's how we're resetting. Capisce? So the upshot is you're going to feel more aligned, more confident, and just more awesome sauce within your alignment, with it, whatever you're aligning to. Look, Sandy, her heart's big, and you're learning for that connection, yearning for that connection. And Sandy is growing inside herself, and she's connecting deeper and deeper into the wellspring of love that's already in her. So it's inevitable that she's going to become a fierce magnet to whatever's happening within. Okay, yada yada. You got it? All right, good. Let's come back to today. Let's come back to today. Hey, Earth Mama or G Lady. So it's been a mofo of a time. The crazies have come out of the woodwork as I expand and as I grow in my offerings, et cetera, et cetera. And so things are changing. If you are here and you would like a card, a trinket, if you have an issue you would like some addressing to, and fuck it, if you want a little energy zhuzh, a reading, a scan, a message. Speaking of messages, I'm feeling somebody does want a message because I'm feeling a really big energy come in. So I'm guessing it's can you tell me what dimension? Multi-dimensional, but very high dimension. It's appearing very respectfully, and so it's coming in. Yeah, you got it, Steph. You got it, baby. So if you know me, you know that I'm emoji happy. So just keep popping the emojis in, everybody. Popping the emojis. And that lets me know you need some attention, you need a reading, you need some zhuzh. The more specific you are, the more specific the messages and the healings and the et cetera can be. Pardon me. Wow, it's a lot. You know, I've got all this cold liquid here. Amy Crandall, Talk about Zhuzh Maestro. Everybody, meet Amy. Talk about OG Amy. Amy, can I tell everybody a little bit about our relationship? In fact, Amy has something coming up. Has it already happening or is it still coming? Amy, I want to give you permission to promote your ancestral healing workshop coming up in the feed here, because I like to support everybody. Anybody else who has something coming up? Jess, if you're still here, I know you have stuff coming up. Post it in the feed because I want all of my people to get what they need from all my people. I want you all to feel empowered. So if you're coming to me, I'm very specific. What I have to offer is multidimensional, way out there. How do you function with that in your body, in the everyday world? And I've got a host of tools to do that. That looks like a lot of different things. Other people are good at coaching. Other people are good at, for example, Amy Crandall, ancestral lines. That's what her energy work is looking like right now. Of course, Amy, baby, of course, of course. Amy and I have to keep talking. And clearly, I need a podcast. So, and again, you guys, as I talk, I want you all to have some water, get comfortable, hunker down, breathe, feel, get in there, and start popping your emojis and your queries in there. And then I'm going to do the grand scroll. I'm going to do the grand spiritual roulette wheel of awesome. And we're going to land on something. And whatever I land on is, mark my words here, people, for everybody. That question will relate to just about everybody that goes, bleh, yes. That query, that response will relate to everybody. So, and as I scroll and stuff like that, sometimes the messages get lost in the feed. They just do. So you may have to ask again or remind me again. It's the nature of the tech. Amy and I met years ago, way back. Fluffy clouds, and we remember we go in the fluffy cloud way back machine. Not that far back, but pretty far back. When we were kind of baby intuitives in a way. Both she and I, you're welcome, Jess. Sing it, Jess. Yeah, you tell them what you got. Jess is a master. She's a master. And I have to say that Jess and Amy and I are all involved with yet another mutual friend. Is she here? Nicole Powers. Powerzawa! And I do a regular ecstatic dance session with Spirit Shenanigans, which is one of the projects that Nicole Powers has once a season. So I have another ecstatic dance for healing coming up with her. Hey, and by the way, I'm not doing ecstatic dance in the Light Workers Lab anymore. Ooh, it's not Light Workers Lab, it's Light Shine Lab. Hey, Len. How you doing? So I'm letting everybody know, Lynn, if you want some kind of divination here, just be specific and put a bunch of emojis and we'll do the roulette wheel and we'll see what's coming through and what people need. And Stephanie, I think that you wanted a scan too. I'm open to that. This is the last day that we're doing divination sessions. From here on out, it's going to be energy alchemy. All right, just so you know. Also changing, in the Light Shine Lab, my every other Friday is going to be shifting, and we're going to go back to energy work again. We're going to be doing Energy Geek Speak there. Do you remember that? That was a show I did 5 years ago and ended it 3 years ago. Like, it's defunct. Well, it's getting revived. Thank you, Mercury retrograde. And that's what's going to be happening there. That's going to be every other Friday night. Okay. So you guys doing all the promos? All the promos? I've had mediumship since I was a kid, and the basis of mediumship is energy. A consciousness you're bringing through is a collection of energies that glom on and create some kind of what we would call personality. It's the same for all of us. That's the foundation of who you am. Your physical self is a collection. Particularly, this will make sense to you if, particularly, if you're into Ayurvedic healing. We are elements, physiologically, physically. So we're a collection of flows, of concepts and ideas and thingified things that become the illusion of solidity. Tain't so. Tain't necessarily so. That's my 2 cents. All right. Yay. So I'll mention again, come hang out with me in person, September 16th through 19th on Cape Cod. We're going to glamp and we're going to energy. And come hang out for my freebie workshop, masterclass, whatever it's called. Not tomorrow, Saturday, but a week from. So is that September 3rd? That's September 3rd. I'll give you, if you go to Love Evolve Energy, there's an event there. But I'll promote it more. It's going to be Zoom though. So it's not going to be the kind of freebie where it's like catch, can you sign up? Because I do want some boundaries there. All right. Can we breathe and feel for a minute? Do we need some more music? We good? Ha. What was that? I just heard a tone. What was that? Yeah, there you go. All right, everybody, let's take a minute. I can feel the amped up energy. So let's just take a minute. Can we just take a minute to put our hands on our body, rest your hands on your body somewhere, doesn't matter where, and breathe and feel just a bit. And if you're in a public space, like some of us are, just put your hands in your lap. Go to the bathroom for a minute, put your hands somewhere. What you'll notice is the movement of your breath. Go to where it's easy. Put your hands to where it's easy to feel the movement of your breath. Just for everybody to know, I'm feeling some more messages come through. There's how I organize my gallery style readings and sessions. And girl loves some organization. Is I ask guides and energies, consciousnesses that come in to line up in an organized fashion. So I have a group. If somebody is working within a group, there's a group energy coming through, but they're patient-ish. Claire, I feel your energy as well. Breathe and feel, everybody. Breathe and feel. All right, let's move into the feed. So what's happening here? Samantha, Samantha, this is not a place for you to poach people for your own purposes and for your own business. Thank you for offering others readings, but have some light worker ethics, please. And I'm gathering people to me now. Please do not poach them. Please do not say that you can give them readings. That's crossing an ethical line, that's crossing a boundary that many energy workers and light workers have. So everybody feel free to friend her, but be very cautious. Samantha, I'm just asking you to look at your ethics around showing up to other energy workers and intuitives feeds and poaching their clientele by saying you can offer them something without invitation. So can I ask everybody to just be aware of that? And I'm just going to, Samantha, I don't know what your intentions are. And so I'm going to just systematically start deleting those comments. And if there are any other light workers of my friends in the room, Amy, could you just, I don't know what that's all about. So if you could just put up like a boom, kind of not cool. It's so funny. And I'm wondering if somebody else is, aren't they beautiful, Lynn? I've had to reinforce my ethics to the world repeatedly over the last 2 weeks. If I have to keep doing it, okay. And I'm done. So I'm calling in what I have to call in. I'm also going to do a little bit of container work here. So everybody with beautiful and good intentions. And Sandy, I am moving to you first, beautiful. You're coming into my safe container here. Sandy, and did you want some cards? Thanks, Jess. Just not, we've had conversations, Jess, have we not? You know, some of us, the new light workers that are out here, and Sandy, as I say this, can you pay attention to this? Because I'm feeling like it's no accident that this conversation is coming up as I'm moving towards your energy, Sandy. And I don't know if it's for you, but it's an encouragement for you to continue to strengthen your boundaries. There are a lot of everybody and their cousin is now a light worker or practicing intuitive energy worker, shaman, or something. That does not mean that they've had any kind of training in ethics. Now, if you're a healer in some way, whether that's in the medical profession, I was a massage therapist and a yoga teacher for a long time, you necessarily have to take an ethics course before you graduate, before you're allowed um, a certificate and licensure to practice. Energy workers, you know, we're not licensed practitioners yet. Reiki people, one presumes they have solid ethics, but you don't know. And so I'm going to ask everybody. I've had numerous people reach out as I expand my business into my DMs, doing a bait and switch. Super not cool, super not cool. Check your business ethics, check your ethics. Not allowed here, guys, not allowed. Healthy boundaries. So I'm going to call in the multidimensional energies that we call Archangel Michael on all layer, level, and dimension for everybody that's in the feed, past, present, future, to put in a golden and royal blue and golden energy. Whoa, I felt that energy bubble around everybody. Thank you, Amy. You're amazeballs, Amy. Amy, I trust. Amy, I know, guys. Amy, I know. She's been through ethics training avec moi. And so, on occasion, I will recommend other people. On occasion, I will recommend that other light workers that I have personally worked with judge and help out in a very specific way. I am really good with languaging, everybody. Not my issue. I will let you know. I will let you know. And so, Sandy, how I said that, how I was really, you know, like a lioness, just a fierce mother with my boundaries. I'm calm and clear and protecting those who are stepping into this group session that I've put out to the universe, flying some freak flags out there. And I'm like, who wants to come? So yay. So can you all tap into a multidimensional abstract sense of archangelic energy that is commonly known as through humans as Archangel Michael, and let that energy, Michaela, if you want the divine feminine or divine masculine of that, and just anytime you need that, Sandy, just go boom. She wants some stuff. I'm drawn over here. So, Sandy, I'm going to pull a card for you because it feels sort of card related. I kind of want to give you like a card from each one of these decks. So we don't have the time. I'm looking at these archetypes. So are you, with this new moon, sort of shifting your identity in some way? I know you're moving into new job, new work, and thank you for all the specifics. What you're doing in your physical, how you're manifesting in the physical, is a statement to your spirit team about who you have decided you are and who you have decided you want to be in this lifetime, what love is to you, what your healthy boundaries are to you. So, Sandy, just be on the lookout. It's not really a warning. It's just, just notice. Come back into the heart. I got 2 cards for you so far, and I do like 3s. And 1 card is for you. You're describing your own path. Are you okay? So I do have other questions. Let me see what these cards are bringing through. All right, you guys. So Sandy, if you want to do a more full reading or energy scan, book a session with me. So we're just going to pop into what's happening here. No joke, I got this card of write your own path, do your own thing, but I do have these other cards here. It's going to take me a minute to move into them, but they're talking about messages and vision and compass, messages and vision and compass. So it's everything I just said. You have the tools. You innately by nature have the tools. One of the things that's coming through already, Sandy, and I don't know how this relates to this new temp job you have. Can I say this? Look at these a little bit more. Magician, fatalist. I feel like you're doing nature trips. I feel like you're guiding people on treks or nature trips or like mini hikes and I feel like that could grow. I don't know you well enough, Sandy, to really know how much of that actually relates to you, but I do want to look at which card. They want me to look at these two cards again, the Magi, which has a little bit of a different feel to it, and the Fatalist. And is this even listed so that I can find it? Yes, it is. It's so interesting how people organize their books. Okay, yep. Now's the time to do it. I mean, do it as I want to say as a ritual. If you want to or not, but the rituals can be super simple. A ritual can be as simple as you stating what you want, feeling the feels in it, and then infusing your tea full of the feeling tone that just makes you blissed out, and then taking a sip. You'd be a good person to join me in my reset posse. I'm doing like this 6-week thing. I think we're going to start in October. That's based on the glamping reset thing, where we're really going to go into desire mapping and meditation and ecstatic dance. And we're going to create and how we want to feel in every area of our life. And then we're giving the rest to God. All right. Um, Magician and Fatalist. 41 and 77. So we've got two fives there. So we've got the 5 energy for you. 5 energy can be evolution through community, where you have an intensity of struggle there. Yep. I understand that's what you're asking for, and Spirit is bringing through this other stuff, Sandy. So I'm going to go with this. Ah. The slings of and arrows of outrageous fortune can tip you off of your balanced state. And the request of that card is for you to downshift and go, whoa, and to really come back here. Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted here. So the magician talks about someone with the gift and the skill of being an illusionist. The changeling, the magi. I'm going to go into Falcon one more time because that may be some more clarity for you here. And everybody, if this is making sense to you, take it for yourself as well. Yeah, it's everything that I said about. So you're asking, can I get some clarity on this question for Sandy? They're saying that there's a deeper question within this. There's a deeper question within here, Sandy, and they're asking you to look at that. You can get your panties in a bunch by focusing on that one event. The eye click, that one event is an arrow pointing at some sensation that arises in your heart. The magician also has a magnetic quality, Sandy, and this is something that you're moving into and looking at ways of cultivating deep within yourself what this is. And it's more than a matter of simply stating what you want. When you state what you want, what's the emotional quality that goes with it? Is there a fear? Is there a hardness? Is there a forcefulness? Can you state what you want as if you don't want it anymore because it's already in existence, Sandy? It already exists, Sandy. For you, shift into what if it already existed, which it does. What does that feel like? What does that feel like? What is that like? Breathe and feel the scent of that. Feel what its colors are. What are the images that go with it? The fullness of your heart, holding hands to expand the fullness. What's that feeling, Sandy? What's that feeling? That's what is cultivated when you sip the tea. What you're offering me are loops of the mind. These are loops of the mind, Sandy baby. These are everybody. These are loops of the mind. It's part of the reason why divination can be tricky, because it can sometimes slip into honoring the mind beyond which it has any capacity to have effect in your life. Lily and Frey, hey baby. It's because the feeling tones perhaps haven't become real enough for you yet. How much can you trust the universe? How much can you rest into your divine feminine, Sandy? How much can you rest into surrender? If you can trust that awesome sensation is coming to you and already exists within your heart, and a resonance of that is moving to you, trust precedes surrender. And all you have to do is feel into it. Just feel into it. That's my message for you, Sandy. It's a big task. And it will bring you emotional riches beyond your desire, my lovely. Beyond. If. Okay, Sandy. I hope that was helpful, Mama. Everybody take a sip. Sandy, take a sip. Forget all your desires. What do you want to feel? How do you want to feel? What in your life already feels that way? That's where the gold is, baby. And that's what we're going to do our deep dive girlfriend posse on. That's what we're going to do for 6 weeks. Malik, is that Malika? My dancer friend, Malika? Malik, thank you. Tell me who you is, baby. Yep. Drop the other, move into yourself. Drop the other, move into yourself. Drop the other, move into the deep feels already existent within you. Yeah, baby. All right. Here's a small task, you guys. I'm going to give Sandy a small task. I want everybody to do this. You too, Malik. Everybody to do this. Oh, well, welcome. Malik? On a piece of paper, write, for Sandy, it's going to be romantic relationships, partnerships. You choose. You choose how you're going to name that arena. And then underneath that, you're going to make a list of all the feels that feel awesome, that you want to feel. How do you want to feel in that arena? And you're just going to list them. You could spend an hour because it's endless, right? And you're just going to list them. You're going to list them. You're going to list them. And if you write words over 2 or 3 times. So that's my homework for everybody here. Find an area of your life, get quiet, sit down, yummy tea, beautiful lemon water, and just write down the names of all the feels. Or perhaps you feel, perhaps it's just, ooh, dark red, dark red, dark red, dark red. And that's what you see. Write it down over and over and over. All right, thank you, Sandy. It's everybody's homework. Claire, I just landed on you. Amy, are you still here, baby? I feel like something, don't want to call you out, but if you need some zhuzh, let me know. So Claire, what's your message, OG? Hi, Christiana. Hey, lady. As per usual, I have your horse beast coming through. What's the nature of your question, Claire Frazee? As I'm waiting for Claire Frazee to get back to me, Amy, I don't. So this is it's coming to you. The message is it's coming to you. If you give me permission, I can talk to this group that's coming, that's charging towards you, but people's ancestral lines are forming a group. So there's a group forming, and it's very bright light and gold stars and bright light, and I see them on horseback. So that's more of a message, since my focus is divination here. The message is you already got the zhuzh. You already got it going on, like Stacy's mom, Amy. Like have you ever seen some of those where they put on this cloak of stars? They put on this cloak of stars. Me too, Mama. Me too. So it feels like there's a cloak of stars that is being gifted to you. And I'm feeling like this deep sex appeal in you. I'm feeling this deep sex appeal with this cloak of stars, sort of has that divine feminine of the power of desire, that is really, there's that power in that. They're putting a boundary between me and that now, and they're letting me know that that's enough, that you can really take that and run with it. And the request is that, so I'm hoping these symbols make sense for you, that the request is that you jump upon your own steed, your own white horse. The white horse looks like a shamanic tool that takes people through a timeline. So this is my lexicon working here, Amy. But it looks like it may be salient for you as well, and perhaps the group that is forming around you. And if you're doing ancestral, there's this timeline vibe that happens with that. There's a piece to it that is being highlighted in everything that's coming through right now that has to do, the piece is empowerment energy, this feeling of self-possession, the wise one who knows who they are, seated firmly upon their steed, that empowerment and clarity and ownership and the power of love that comes through that. So that's the quality of integration that's being offered to you, and they're saying thank you very much, and they're taking it away in gold energy up to the ethers. So we're talking about etheric level here. It's for you as well. All right. So I think Claire Frazee has left the building. Stephanie, I know you asked. If you get really specific, Christiane, I think that I am feeling that. Sure, Stephanie. Oh, you are here. You wanted a message. You're welcome, beautiful Amy Crandall. You guys, please scroll up and check out some of her offerings that she has coming up in a couple of weekends. I think it's the 10th and 11th of September. It's a Zoom event for ancestral healing. Thank you, Amy. Claire, so how we usually connect, Claire, is, yeah, she is. One of your horses usually comes through as a way for you and I to connect. And so that has happened. And he's gorgeous as per usual. I can almost smell him. Hey, Bright Shine. Yeah, hold on, baby. So any messages that come through for anybody, if that has feelings for you, a sensation, that may be a message for you as well, because the truth is I cannot get to everybody. Can't get to everybody here. So is there something more specific, Claire, or you're just looking for anything? I've got a card coming through for you. Yeah. You're rich in miracles, Claire, because you yourself are the miracle. Oh, is that why I got that? So I'm really clicking into you through him. He has a great amount of respect. And so I'm getting a card here for you, Claire, about making peace. And there's a point at which we've cultivated enough peace within our own hearts that we can then give permission for that to ripple out from us a little bit more vigorously. So we've got this card. Oh, I did it backwards. I wonder if I can. Here, I'm going to change my settings a bit here. I'm not going to mirror. There we go. Okay, Claire, can you see that? I think you can see that now. Claire, there's a question on here. Do you ever point your finger? Do you ever point the finger at all the madness around you and blame it for the shortcomings that you experience? What if you turned the finger towards yourself? What would you find? External madness can only affect you. It only can infiltrate you, Claire, if you have internal voids that allow it in. When searching for faults, use a mirror and not a telescope. When you heal the shortcomings within, confrontation cannot enter. When you block out unhappiness, all that's left is happiness. Note to self for all of us. Note to self for all of us. We all think we had a weird ass world. That's you pushed out. Neville Goddard, that the world is you pushed out. Okay. It's just old patterns coming up so that you can see them, Claire, because they're still in there. So nothing's preventing you from doing any kind of scaffolding work and really moving into world domination. there, for many of us, it's just cleaning up the cobwebs. Hopefully you're far enough along the path that you have a concept of what inner peace and equanimity feels like to you. If not, go to my podia, and I have an actual weekend-long retreat all about equanimity and peace, which you can buy for like under $100. I think it's like 35 or $50, something crazy, and really work on your equanimity and peace. That's your wax for your surfboard. Lynn. Girl. It's got a sexy card here. I also want to go a little bit further into Lynn. So I've got these feelings of grace and electricity. Lynn Palmer, are you still here? And did you have something specific, or you just want a general? Claire, does that make sense to you, baby? Claire, yeah, you do. And it's just a little zhuzh. It's just a little zhuzh, Claire. And that's all the message is. You guys, this is what happens. My Uber skill, when I really shine, is one-on-one sessions. And so when I do these lives, I've got all the OGs and the light workers coming, and I do little mini one-on-ones, and they already know how to do the work. If I was sitting with them for an energy work session for an hour, 2 hours, something like that, it moves really quickly. And a lot of stuff gets shifted on all layers, levels, and dimensions. Oh, Lynn, I'm kind of wondering if that electricity and grace is what's coming into you because you're feeling a little burnt out. Are you a counselor? Are you somebody that holds space for other people? Let me move into Lynn's energy a bit. And I feel this kind of like this and like putting it over there. So this is attitude, and the rest of all y'all are going over there. Counselor, no. Okay, so not a did you say that to me? Yep, not a healer. Just a general. I feel like maybe your life is a little crowded. And do I feel this? Why is this message coming through? All right, so we're just doing divination. So hands off. I'm just reading the cards, right? So this card is from the anti-burnout card deck. That gives refreshment. Yeah. So it's all about the boundary conversation that we had way at the beginning, and it really is pointing at, Lynn, this time out between. This time out between. So the card that I pulled for you was balancing between clients. And I'm just gonna switch that to people, to connections. Oh, okay. Well, she's showing up. If you needed something from her, she has a gift to give you. Let me read this first. We often forget to care about ourselves between connections, and it can be quite draining to be in a space of absorbing others' experiences without regularly tuning into our own. So here it is. We've got some words for you here, and I'm just going to keep going with this, Lynn. First, place your hand on your heart and take a moment to recognize just how intense the work that you do is. How much output, how much caring for others there is. How much on another's behalf there is. And then there's a request to experiment with phrases that allow you to wish wellness for both yourself and others. So this is a kind of meta practice, meta, of which I have, if you go to my Podia, the links above, I have another, I think I did a week of just meta practice for the heart. It's called the Heart Practices. I have a whole retreat you can buy, again for dollars there. We're just cultivating quality of heart. So here are some phrases that are offered here. Even as my client suffers, so do I, and I wish us both well. May we both be free from suffering. May we both live with ease. May we both accept ourselves as we are. I'm going to read them again, Lynn, and I'm going to pause in between phrases. So anybody who wants to join us here can take this on. Even as others suffer, so do I. And I wish us all well. May we all be free from suffering. May we all live with ease. May we all accept ourselves as we are. So, Lynn, the space between, in the void, another theme here, another theme is void today. To come into that peaceful presence. That's the medicine for you. It's as simple as that, Lynn. Your auntie is giving you flowers because you have given them to her and she wants to return the favor. And she's also showing me a a locket, a heart-shaped locket on a gold chain that she held dear. So I'm not sure if this is an actuality or if this is a symbol. Spirit, I'm going to ask you to help me move through the feed here and to simply land on who needs the next reading most. Ha. Stephanie. Stephanie St. Augustine. Could you please remind me of your desire? Gorgeous woman. I want to just take a moment to remind everybody of this. That's happening. And I'm doing a freebie based on that next Sunday on Zoom. So you don't have to travel anywhere except in your heart and mind. And so it's kind of like a masterclass. And we're just going to move through some of the techniques of ecstatic dance, meditation, morning pages, journaling, creating maps to your heart, and renewing. So that's just so everybody has a taste for the things that are coming up. And I'll talk and that more about the things that are coming up. So Steph. Okay, I will happily do that for you, Stephanie. Ah! Ah! What is going on here, Stephanie? What is going on here? I feel like I need some beauty for you. So I'm going to call in Archangel Haniel and Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Haniel and Archangel Jophiel to create a very large bubble around Stephanie here. Mama, is this what's happening in your life? So I'm looking at, it looks like a past life overlay. But I'm wondering if this kind of militant energy is showing up in some form in your life, Stephanie. I'm getting a lot of red and it feels Russian, and I'm getting like marching, and it just feels like a regiment and regimented. So when I say regiment and regimented, we're talking about time, space, reality, and regimented time, regimented space. Can you please, can I call in her higher self and her guardian angel along with these angels? So they're all holding you on the outside. So it looks like you're confronting something. You're looking square. You're really looking at something here. And I am going to a deck here, because how did that all right. So we're doing, so both of the divination tools that came through, Stephanie, are old. So that's telling me that there is old energy here. One of the cards is, whoa. That's too much. Is the simple message is meditate regularly. Stephanie, book a sesh with me. Book a sesh, and we can go a lot further. But this is, Um, yeah, let's talk about the karmic wheel of life, everybody, shall we? So this is for you, Stephanie, and everybody can benefit from this. Oh, Lynn, you're so welcome, beautiful woman. And there is a beauty and grace within you, Lynn. I can see that. It feels like a taste and a scent with you, Lynn. So thank you. Smoke all around. We're moving back to this. We're moving out of the time of karmic wheels of life. Karma is dissolving. And there are ways that it is activated and reactivated in our life as the structures are disintegrating. We're, there are other laws of life, of the world, of energy and beingness that are coming to the fore. And so these old things got to go. The old things got to go. The message I'm having here, meditation, tranquility. You've got to say a lot of no, 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 so you can say the most important yes. If that's not a theme for all of us, the key to your heart is that energy. Take some time to be silent and repeat the sound of God as an inner mantra. Meditation allows you to make conscious contact with your source and regain the power of intention. All right, everybody. So why is this showing up for Stephanie? She really wanted a scan here. So they're bringing this through for me to communicate to you, Stephanie, is that it's like the vibe of what's coming through my words is an antidote. It's a medicine. And so how that lands on you and how you take up those things hinted at and suggested is this medicine. So it'll be interesting to see how things shift as it functions. There's an overlay, and there's another function here as well. So it's not just, oh, I see. So there's a bunch of different layers to that. Its structure's not bad, but there's a particular flavor to the structure that just like it's so old school. So there's a resonance within you in terms of other life streams. I don't really believe that the lives are past or future. They're concurrent within time. And so it's being called up in your energy because it's also activated within the cultural energetic grid in which we all sit. So, all of these act like a drawing salve that brings some of this stuff up so that it can move. So what that work will look like as these things begin to shift, I don't know, but I can see there's something about you relaxing into this golden God within you. I see just like you have the capacity to cultivate this bright light within you that melts. It has the effect of melting all of the more intense grids that you carry around you. This is definitely, if you want to book a session, this is definitely stuff that we can work on just within a session or two. The timing is right too. Here we are, we're coming into the new moon tomorrow or the day after. I think it's at its apex. And big time, this is where we just let the beep go. We just let it go. So that's what's up in your energy. It looks, the flavor of the rocky waves that you're surfing. has a particular flavor in your life, and it just looks like a tough go. Just looks like I, I guess it could be a grind, but your awesomeness inside is so awesome that maybe it just doesn't quite get to being a grind. I'm also seeing like you wearing a crown, this energetic crown. Oh, I see. So this is the energy work. If you're open to receive this energy work, this archangelic energy is coming forward to you. It's a crown of beauty and a crown of joy. Oh my God. It's so beautiful. Stephanie, it's so beautiful. So all you have to say is, yes, I accept. Yes, I'm willing to accept this coronation. She who is. Where is that deck? There's that deck. Queen of. Queen of, Stephanie. Oh God, if you want to come glamping with me, I'd love to have you. I just feel like your vibe is a good fit for my posse that's coming with me. So, but no pressure at all. No pressure, Stephanie. You got to do you. The autumn's going to be really good for you. So this autumnal energy has this revivifying quality. All right. So that's what I have for you, Stephanie. Yeah. It's kind of like there's a part of your life with work that is still functioning at the level of dial tone of like crank dial phones. And we're just way not there anymore. That's not that's I mean, even phones that plug into the wall, they're no longer, that sort of like choo, choo, like we don't have those kinds of phones anymore. So there's something about that's the flavor I want to impart to you. That's existent. I don't have permission to work on the energies at work. I only have permission to work on you. And your space and the angels working with you as well. And you can call on these gorgeous angels anytime you like. Just go back to this. Sometimes it's easier to go back on YouTube than Facebook. I don't know why that is. And just scroll back to when I'm really talking about this stuff, and you can feel into the energy again and receive the crowns. You just recapitulate into the energy of your own coronation. That's what that feels like. Right. Thank you, Stephanie, for allowing all of us. And may I offer everybody, crown yourself. Crown yourself. What flavor is your crown? Thank you, angels. I want to thank all the guides that came through today. I feel like I have one more in me, and I feel like there's somebody, inner child. If somebody is still here and they're needing some inner child messages, something's coming through as inner child. Beep, 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 beep. Can I just mention to all of you just the beauty and the simplicity, of all these readings here? Malik! Tell me how to say your name. Let me know that I'm saying it correctly. I've got Malik. We've got some simplicity coming for you here. I want to put this away. I'm just organizing here a little bit. I am for a short time, Stephanie. But here's the thing, you know what, Stephanie, thank you for saying that. Here, I want to say this to everybody. What I've been doing in my sessions, when you go to my website and the links above, when you go to the booking page, you'll see on each of the sessions that are there, it's pay what you wish. And then as you go to book, just go ahead and go through the process of booking. A page will show up, and you'll have to read the whole thing. And it says, let Lovevolvenergy know how you want to trade here. So I am trading. And whether you want to do that with money, PayPal and Venmo links are there when you book. I have somebody paying me in paintings. I love flowers, I love coffee, and I love tea. And if you have some rocks in your yard that have a big vibration, do that. All of that. I'm going to phase that out eventually. And what I've been told is in the next few weeks, by the time of the next new moon, okay, note to self, the next new moon, I'm phasing that out. I love me a trade. Here's the thing though. If you're following me on here and you're coming to see these things and you would prefer to trade, just let me know. I will give my OGs and my regular followers discounts, deep discounts, sometimes like 50% off. Sometimes like, a trade only. You just let me know. Where is your abundance? Where's your abundance? Where is your abundance? We all have it. Where's your abundance? And that's what the exchange will be. Okay? I'm open to energy work. I'm not open to readings, really. I don't want a reading, but I could be open to energy work depending. I'm really particular about who goes into my energy. So unless I really know, may not be up for that. But anything else, cookies, cakes, I don't know, whatever you like. You get the idea. Great. Malik, is that your inner child? Do you ever buy yourself flowers? I'm getting some angel cards here. I rarely go into these cards, and I just want to show them to you. These are the Guardian Angel cards by Tony Salerno. And look at them. They're heart-shaped, Malik. It's a little bit, take your inner child with you when you go to buy flowers for yourself. So we're getting the message for you. These are quickie messages, Malik. Clearly visualize the life that you want. Feel it in your heart and your soul. And so it will come to be. Imagine your world into being. I know, right? Okay, no joke, Malik. Eternity and inner child card is just what came up for you. No joke, Malik, no joke. All right, Malik's inner child wants to communicate. Nurture your inner child and begin to express the awesome beauty you hold within you. Yes, Malik. So Malik, I'm talking to you and your inner parent, your inner caretaker. Dear Malik's inner caretaker, nurture this inner child and begin to express the awesome beauty you hold within you. We live in a world where a formula exists for everything. Hello, Stephanie, right? And yet, we live in a world where formula exists for everything, yet love and creativity and play, love, creativity, and play, love, creativity, and play, they don't have a formula. They have no formula, Malik. They do not need to be studied, simply nurtured and explored. Regularly set aside some time and just play. Just play. Just play, Malik. Your inner child is wanting that connection. First things first, and this is where you are. This is where you are, being with that new moon and the inner child. This is where you can embody the uniqueness of you as the highest of the highest vibration of inner parent, being with that inner child, nurturing her. I'm seeing daffodils, springtime flowers. I'm sure there's a message with the daffodil flower that I don't know about, but that's what comes through with that, my love. Creativity, playfulness, outside of structure and formula. This is what you make time for, baby. Okay, babe? All right, everybody. That's what we're doing for today. We went a little bit over an hour. I just want to remind you of this. I don't want to remove that, but I want to do that. Glamping's coming up the end of September. You're welcome, Malik. You're welcome so much, my sweet. So much. Mwah. Love to you. Play, play, play. Glamping. I'll see you in Cape Cod. Thank you for the emojis. Yes. Thanks, Steve. Thanks for the froggy emojis. So see you guys camping on the Cape. We'll be talking about that. You know what? Maybe I'll do another live about that. But I've already got a few lives. I'll make some posts about it. I'm doing masterclass a week from Saturday where we're going to do some of the same techniques that are going to be in some of my group offerings coming up. Some of the group offerings that are happening in the Reset with Glamping 2022. I got some people signing up, all y'all. And really, that's free to me. But you got to pay for your housing, which is the glamping, and the foodstuffs. But we'll figure out some of that. But I got some treats for you guys. It's going to be awesome. Also, I'm cultivating a posse, a divine feminine posse, where we're going to find some goals with soul and deep dive and reset our lives from the fields. And we're going to meet on a weekly, and we're going to use a whole bunch of techniques. So that's coming up. Just giving a preview. That's coming up. I want that. I need that. I want that. I want to be with my divine feminines and all the things. Divine masculines too. All the things. All the things. I mean, if you super in, like, I'll put you on the list. Just let me know. Go to the events that are happening on my Facebook page Love Evolve Energy. That's the only place I've posted. All right, and I'm just gathering the posse. I'm just getting excited about it because I'm a little nervous. I want it though. I don't want to just keep creating ideas about what I want. I want to feel. This is how I used to create. I decided how I wanted to feel in my life, and then I got really clear about that. And then I started to dance with that feeling. And then I started to look for things already existing in my life that created that feeling within me. And that was my breadcrumb. And I just used that feeling as my beacon. So let's reset that, shall we? Let's reset. I mean, how do we want to feel? We probably don't want to feel tightly ambitious and stressed out. We probably don't want to feel that way. There's probably something in there that's gold. So let's work with everything and let's get on the bandwagon and let's form a posse and let's just do this. All right, let's just do this. So PM me if you're in. Otherwise, I'm going to see ya next week. Friday's my big day. Friday, I might come up. It's just going to be a pop-up. And I'll let you know, hopefully 24 hours in advance. But Friday's my thing. You guys, Friday's my thing. I'm going to be here in the morning. We're going to be doing energy work. I'm going to be at Lightshine Lab at that next Friday night. And we're going to be doing Energy Geek Speak. It's so awesome. And then the next day, Saturday, we're going to be dancing. We're going to be looking at these goals with soul. And we're going to talk about all that stuff next Saturday, just in like that masterclass. And then we'll just look at like what the right thing is for you to do, what feels good for you in the coming months. And you'll have a couple of options of how you want to do that. They're both group related. If you want a one-on-one, the link's above. Let's do the thing. All right, you guys, so much love to you. Let's find, and I just noticed, we've got a lot of themes happening today. We got a lot of lovey-dovey. And we've got some other energies working. We've got a lot of creativity and play. And where's my thank you? I'm looking for my thank you. There we go. A lot of creativity and play. We've got all that kind of awesomeness coming up in the readings today. A lot of focus, a lot of just, new moon kind of energy. So drink your tea, move into the fields, and join me next Friday and Saturday, and we'll do the do. All right, people? So much love to you. Thank you. Thank you to all the guides. I surrender all the guides. And I send Archangel Michael with you all, if you want them, on your day today. Just take AAM. Thank you, AAM. Yeah. Just create a little buffer zone. All right, guys. Love ya. Here we go. Bye.